Hey welders, if you're looking to up your game in surface preparation before welding, let's dive deep into why carbide burrs, also known as carbide burrs, are an absolute powerhouse for this task. These tools aren't just handy, they're engineered for precision and efficiency, making them perfect for cleaning and prepping metal surfaces by stripping away rust, paint, old coatings, scale, or any contaminants that could sabotage your weld quality. I'll break it down step by step, including how they work, best practices, and the real-world benefits, so you can see why they're a go-to in the shop. What are carbide burrs and why are they ideal for surface prep? Carbide burrs are small, rotary cutting tools made from tungsten carbide, a super hard material that's tougher than high-speed steel and can handle aggressive material removal without wearing out quickly. They're typically used with high-speed die grinders, electric or pneumatic, Dremel-style tools, or even flexible shafts, spinning at speeds up to 35,000 RPM or more. The burr's head comes in various shapes, like cylindrical, ball, flame, tree, or cone, each designed for specific tasks, allowing you to get into tight spots, contours, or flat surfaces with ease. In surface preparation for welding, the goal is to create a clean, contaminant-free base metal. Contaminants like rust, iron oxide, paint, mill scale, grease, or old weld spatter can lead to poor fusion, porosity, cracks, or weak bonds because they prevent the weld pool from properly adhering to the base material. Carbide burrs excel here by grinding away these layers mechanically, exposing fresh, clean metal that's ready for welding. Unlike wire brushes or flap discs, which might smear contaminants around or leave residue. Carbide burrs cut cleanly and precisely, removing material at a microscopic level for a smoother, more uniform surface. For example, on steel or aluminum, a cylindrical burr can flatten and clean broad areas, while a ball-shaped one is great for deburring edges or getting into fillets and corners where rust loves to hide. This isn't just about looks, it's about integrity. A well-prepped surface ensures better arc stability, deeper penetration, and stronger welds that hold up under stress. Step by step, how to use carbide burrs for pre-weld surface preparation. Here's a detailed walkthrough tailored for you pros in the field. Always start with the right PPE, safety glasses, gloves, a respirator, to avoid inhaling metal dust, and hearing protection, since these tools can be noisy. Assess the surface and choose your burr. Inspect the metal for the type and extent of contaminants. For heavy rust or thick paint on flat steel plates, go with a double-cut cylindrical burr. It has intersecting flutes for faster material removal. For intricate work, like prepping pipe joints or aluminum castings, a single-cut burr, smoother finish, or a flame-shaped one might be better. Match the burr size to your grinder. 1/4-inch shank is common for heavy-duty use. Secure the workpiece and tool setup. Clamp your metal securely to avoid vibration, which can cause uneven prep or tool breakage. Attach the burr to your die grinder, ensuring it's tight. Set the speed based on the burr size and material. 18,000 to 24,000 RPM for larger burrs on steel, lower for aluminum to prevent clogging. Aluminum is softer and can gum up the flutes. Remove contaminants, layer by layer. Start with light pressure. Let the tool do the work. Move the burr in a steady, overlapping pattern across the surface. For rust, it'll grind it off quickly, revealing shiny metal underneath. Paint or coatings. The sharp carbide teeth shear them away without melting or smearing. If there's old weld spatter or scale, angle the burr at 15 to 30 degrees for efficient cutting. Work in sections to avoid overheating the metal, which could cause warping or introduce new oxides. Deburr and shape as needed. While prepping, use the burr to chamfer edges or remove sharp burrs from cuts. This prevents inclusions in the weld. For tight spaces, like inside a fabrication assembly, a long-reach burr extension can help. Final clean and inspection. After grinding, wipe the surface with a clean cloth or use compressed air to remove dust. For ultimate cleanliness, follow up with a solvent wipe, like acetone, to degrease. Inspect under good light. The surface should be bright, free of pits, and slightly rough for optimal weld adhesion. A profile of about 2 to 4 mils is ideal for most processes. Pro tip: if you're working on aluminum, carbide burrs are especially forgiving. They won't load up as easily as on softer metals, but always use a lubricant like WD-40 if needed to keep things cool. The benefits: Why carbide burrs lead to better weld adhesion and quality, superior cleanliness and adhesion. By removing all traces of contaminants, carbide burrs ensure the weld metal bonds directly to the base, reducing defects like lack of fusion or hydrogen cracking. Studies and shop experience show prepped surfaces can improve weld strength by 20 to 30% or more. Efficiency and precision. These tools are fast. You can prep a large area in minutes compared to manual scraping or chemical stripping. Their variety of shapes means you can tackle complex geometries without switching tools constantly. Durability and cost-effectiveness. Tungsten carbide lasts longer than HSS bits, especially on hard metals, so you spend less time changing tools and more time welding. They're versatile for post-weld work too, like smoothing beads or removing excess material. Versatility across materials. Great for steel, stainless, aluminum, cast iron, and even exotics like titanium. In applications like pipeline welding or structural fab, they're indispensable for meeting codes that require contaminant-free surfaces. One caveat: they're not for super large areas. Use grinders with discs for that. But for detailed prep, nothing beats them. Safety and maintenance notes. Always run the tool away from your body, and never exceed the rated speed to avoid burr shatter. After use, clean the burr with a brass brush to remove buildup, and store them properly to prevent damage. If a burr gets dull, replace it. Dull tools generate more heat and can cause surface defects. Welders, incorporating carbide burrs into your prep routine will seriously elevate your work quality and save you headaches down the line. If this helped, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more tips on tools, techniques, and shop hacks. Drop a comment below. What's your go-to burr shape for tough rust removal? Let's hear it.